like the Teslas. It's a habit hustling on the regular.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. Taking a look to see who Newark East is starting with. The engine of this team is in their backcourt with Day at the 1 and Junior at the 2. You have Lack and Zadirko playing the small and power forward spots respectively. Then at center, it's the senior Marceda. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
And Robert Andrews gets double teamed. Offensive rebound. And Robert Andrews with the slam.
I like seeing Andrews get up and flush it down, putting his height advantage to great use inside.
Junior, guarded by Rosenberg. Junior, Zadirko. Pass to Day. Now here's Junior, guarded by Rosenberg. And the ball out of play, the Foxes will have it. Little over a minute and a half into this first. Now here's Andrews. Back to Lee. Now Andrews. He's guarded by Marceda. Here's Rosenberg. Newark East grabs the miss.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
He sure knows how to make an impression with his throwdowns.
It's not a matter of if he's going to get to the rim. It's a matter of what he will do when he gets there.
This time, showing some style with the one-hand slam.
Lee, guarded by Day. Pass to Andrews. Here's Rosenberg. And it's off from three-point range. And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state-of-the-art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
And the defense basically dared him to shoot that one. Challenge accepted.
Now Junior, right side. Pass to Marceda. Back to Junior. And that's out of bounds. Newark East will retain possession.
And he almost got his hands on that one.
Nice job mucking it up with the deflection, though.
The Eagles making a switch here. Mason with it. Defended by Joseph. And here is Andrews. Here's Lee. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Back to Marceda. Misses inside. The Foxes with the lead. Lee with it. Black picks him up. Pass to Andrews. And here's Joseph. And here's Grace. Indra defending. Troy Lee for three. It's hauled in by Mason. Junior inside. Defended by Joseph. Lack knocks it down.
And I like how Lack sticks with this possession. He deserves to be rewarded for his hustle.
Outside Lee. Joseph. Pass to Andrews. Outside for Ducey. Lee defended by Lack. Here is Joseph. To the paint. Andrews. It's good. The assist that time from Dustin Joseph.
Nice read from the big man. Joseph doing an excellent job analyzing the defense and picking them apart.
Here's Mason. Doesn't go for him. And here's the break. Here's Grace. And it's blocked. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Foxes are on top, up one. Stay with us through the break as we get... Welcome back, everyone. More high school sports coverage on the way as the second...
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
Renfield trailing. Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Pass to Rosenberg. Junior with the steal. It's a 2-on-1. Here's Marceda. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot and will shoot two. It's going to go on Troy Lee.
Look how dedicated Marceda is to following the play all the way through. Not backing off his shot because of some tough D.
And he makes the first.
They're finding ways to get to that line. I like how they've upped their aggressiveness.
Yeah, and the opposition has to be careful. You don't want to just hand them easy points.
Outside Lee. Andrews. He's guarded by Marceda. And he gets the bucket to go.
Inside, Andrews' impressive physical gifts help him succeed. It's just tough to counter his raw abilities.
Pass to Junior. That shot missing. Nice D from Connor Rosenberg. Here's Lee. The putback. It's good on the putback. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area. Their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
And the Eagles making a change here. So it's Renfield now. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Andrews. Rosenberg. That one falls, coming off Robert Andrews' feed.
It seems like Rosenberg always finds a shot. Stays so active, waiting for something to turn up for him.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Junior missing. Rosenberg outside. And he ties it to get this game back even.
They're in a terrific groove.
And credit it to their outstanding passing, putting a ton of pressure on the defense.
To the middle. That's tipped. It's stolen away by Rosenberg. Here's Lee. Unable to get the go-ahead bucket.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is right up on him.
And so it's tied as we head into halftime. And as we we pause for halftime, don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the third quarter after the break. And the second half getting started. Renfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports. And it'll be the Foxes' ball. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
Count it.
Sensing the open man, getting it to him. Day doing a perfect job sharing the wealth.
Connor Rosenberg on the wing, covered by Junior. Back to Bishop. Pass to Andrews. Back to Rosenberg. Good D by Junior. The Eagles with the lead. Down low. And the basket by Zadirko.
I like that Zadirko is never afraid to use his physicality, willing to do whatever it takes to get to his shot.
And the Foxes call time here.
He's certainly been looking for a shot so far, but it hasn't been falling. Frankly, what I'm thinking he should do is look to pass more. Let's get some other teammates involved.
Substitution on the court.
Junior left side. Pass to Mason. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Joseph.
Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next two after.
Here's Rosenberg. Here's Madison.
The defensive instincts of Marceda are natural. I like when he is focused and working hard on this end of the ball.
Here's Junior, and it's good for two.
They haven't been as aggressive from the outside as they were in the first. Playing smart with the lead.
The Foxes on offense. They trail by 3. No one covering. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Lack. To the inside. Junior with it. And Joseph picks him up. Fast break, here they come. Three-pointer from Rosenberg. Newark East grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
The defense better watch out because he can make them, as we saw in the first half.
What a read there from Lack, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for this mistake.
A nice shot knocked down there by Rosenberg. Here's Kennedy from deep three-point range. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be a very exciting fourth. Time for a quick break, but when we return, we'll bring you the fourth quarter.
Announcement to the owner.
Well, the fourth quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the Eagles and the Foxes in this one. And it's the Eagles with the ball.
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
Rosenberg misses.
Not the best shot selection from them.
Yeah, they know how to look for a better chance than that one.
Floats one, and it's good on the layup.
And the touch Rosenberg has, making the floater look easy. I love when he goes to the shot.
Outside, Black. Mason outside. Junior, covered by Lee. Back to Junior. Foxes with the board. And the foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
After trailing for a while, they could retake the lead right here.
And credit the team for hanging around and putting themselves in this position.
Joseph outside. Lee got a piece of it. Rosenberg outside. And the go-ahead bucket is no good. And it's the Eagles with the ball. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
Substitution on the court.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Grace outside. Shoots over Day. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming.
That's it for
It's going to be on Junior. Here's Day. Pass to Lack. Inside. Junior. That's in. Coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
Oh, the Eagles needed that one. And of course, Junior's the guy they look to get it for them.
And the Foxes call time here.
Substitution on the court.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now into this fourth quarter. Now here's Bishop, defended by Lack. And another shot. And something seems to be bothering Junior out there. He's favoring his leg.
Yeah, it looks like something might have gone wrong with his knee on the last trip down. You hate to see that late in a game like this one. You have to wonder if he'll be able to keep playing.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
And here's Junior outside. Foxes with the board.
That shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
James Marcellus. That's his first personal foul. Checking in for your Foxes. Robert Anderson.
And they go to the intentional foul. And that's an intentional foul. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Newark East foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
The clock's their worst enemy right now.
They need to work very quickly.
Junior with it, guarded now by Rosenberg.
Yep, and he'll make the walk to Shank back to the bench. He gets to watch the rest from the sideline.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
He's only a sophomore, but you can already tell there's something special about Rosenberg. Explosive in every sense of the word.
Impossible for them to come back now.
Too much work to do, not enough time to do it.
Count it, that bucket is good.
This is what college scouts want to see, and Zadirko delivering in a huge way there.
And now they decide to intentionally foul.
That's his third personal foul. Shooting for the Foxes.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Substitution for Renfield.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Junior. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Junior.
And that one misses.
Growing up in Newark has its perks. Junior got to hone his skills on the hard courts, not too far away in New York City. And playing in those pickup games was a great experience for a young player.
And so he drops both of them. And now it's a 7-point game. And the Eagles will call time here. And guys, what do you think?
At this point, every possession going forward is important.
Yeah, if they're going to make a move, make it now.
And here's Dave Zadirko from the arc. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Big man with stretch 4 capability. Zadirko looking comfortable, trying his luck with feet.
Rosenberg outside. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's a smart foul, trying to keep the game alive this late.
Yeah, it's not over, but they're starting to really run out of time.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
Pass to Junior. And that one, good.
That is a grown man shot from Junior, dropping an assertive bucket in a high-stakes situation.
And that'll do it for us in this one. Renfield is able to defend their home court despite a fantastic effort from Junior and the rest of the Eagles.
Well, I think the difference tonight was Connor Rosenberg. You take him out of this lineup, and the Eagles are able to walk away with the win tonight.
That may be true, Danny, but we just didn't see enough from the Eagles starting group. I expected some bigger games from some of the players, but ultimately, the Foxes just had more to give tonight.
And the Foxes get the win, and with that, we'll say goodbye. I'm Joe Lamy, and on behalf of Drake Hugo and Denny Hogger, we'd like to thank you for watching this presentation of Garden State IAA Athletics. Have a good evening, everyone.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, coach. It's that foul line of play. Just tweaked it at the end there.
Just get you checked out all the same, man.
Archie?
Hey. Oh, take it easy, boy. Slow down.
So how am I doing now?
You show some things. Got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 people?
Yeah, it's a step. You show some upside, but you still got to step it up. 2 games is still just a small sample size, but it could get the recruiters in the gym. Then you seal your deal, assuming that's okay.
Yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll probably be limited in this game, but I can still play.
Just like your old man. Played through it all, even in the
On a
championship.
busted foot and still dropped 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archie.
It's cold out here, man. Let's get something to eat on me. Hola, linda. Como you?
Ay.
Yeah.
Ay,
This
ay,
time I'm working
ay,
with this kid.
Pero,
Been working with this one.
Ay, that's Junior. Me dá um braço.
She said you better go over there and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man, photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew? I never knew that, man.
He sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if he would have been in the...
Look, I'm gonna stop you right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and giving me all type of life advice, all right? Look, I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit till I get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, Idris Cobb.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, he was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
You'll still talk?
Yeah, here and there on social.
His name is #1 on every board that matters.
Yeah.
He's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
All right, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big Ten, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
You a band?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but when you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Why should I trust you, man?
No, you shouldn't. But your timeline is short. And if you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, I'm probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. And if I was struggling, he was always there for me. When he passed, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my shot. So please, just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. Yo, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I won't let you down. Touch.
Man, give me that ball, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me, fine.
Wasting my
let's go.
time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't want you to say. I want you to stop putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for in Australia.
Yeah, I heard the story before Pop is getting
But
old.
you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? Why, because you got a little bit of talent, because you put in a little bit of work? You're gonna get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it gonna get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything to this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Pick a name.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the invitational next week. But if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
Yeah, if I can play, I'm gonna play.
I want to win games too, but I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, Coach, you
You're
can't.
sitting. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.
Kid Ocean.